Hello. The World Bank is revealing that 32 millions of dollars is missing in Nigeria's water project. Are we surprised? Not really. I mean, Nigerian government has the most corrupted system in the world. I don't think it's only in Africa, but also I think in Nigerian corruption tops the world. It's just crazy. It was 3 weeks ago that we came here and reported that actually the Nigeria's power has collapsed despite the $1.2 billion that the loans that they have taken in the name of energy restoration and, renewing this and that, putting infrastructure. But despite all that, at different times, they took a loan from World Bank and IMF for energy. But despite that, power has collapsed 6 times in Nigeria. It's not just in the village or something. It collapsed in the biggest 3 states or cities in Nigeria. These are Abuja, Lagos, and Kano. That's accounting 1/10 of the population. That happened 3 weeks ago. Okay, and now the World Bank is uncovering this shocking news that they say 32 million missing funds in Nigeria's water project. Where do they? I mean, look, the World Bank has uncovered $32 million in unaccounted funds in Nigeria's water project. This was disclosed in the bank's recently released financial 2024 sanction system annual report. The report showed that the missing funds were intended to bolster water infrastructure in Nigeria, but were not adequately accounted for, prompting an intervention to safeguard the project integrity. Now, look, the same thing is what happened to Nigeria's energy sector. They took the loan 1.2 billion, one time 700 million, the other one 500 something million from IMF and World Bank in the name of, putting infrastructure, bolstering the infrastructure for energy, this and that. And then despite all that, power keeps on collapsing. Nothing has been made, no progress. They don't know for what that $1.2 billion is spent. Guess what? And then the ordinary people of Nigerians are the one who are going to pay that amount because of, the World Bank will not just leave it, or IMF. They will make them pay, whether it's by putting additional price on the consumed products by Nigerians, or by raising the inflation, the exchange rate, which again will be felt very hard by the ordinary people. And then, they will get their money. There's no way that they will just lose that fund and say nothing. They're gonna make them pay. But how do they make them pay? The rich get richer. I mean, nothing will happen to these corrupted governors and officials of Nigerians. It will be the ordinary people that will pay the price. I mean, they don't care. World Bank, IMF, US, all of them, they work together and they will put, you know what? You have to devalue more your currency. That's it. You have to add the price on fuel. You have to add the price on daily consumed products. It could be bread. It could be milk or whatever, something that, the consumers or the people are buying on a daily basis. Those are the products they're going to increase the price so that money will be paid. It will be on their, World Bank will be on their neck to make them pay, and they will pay. But those who steal, nothing will happen to them. They're driving their luxurious cars. They have their, with the stolen money. They have, recently I read an article that with that stolen money of these Nigerians, they buy real estates in the United States. Can you imagine? That's what happens. So, the rich just get richer and the poor gets poorer. That's the reality. And these people do not care do not care. I don't know how Nigeria fails again and again, putting these people on leadership. It's crazy. It's sickening, disgusting, to say the least. Anyway, now the article from the World Bank continues. INT followed up on risks identified regarding a project in Nigeria's water sector and flagged to operations the risk which was associated with 32 million of unaccounted funds. In a move to recover the funds, the World Bank engaged with the project team, including Nigeria's task team leader, operations manager, and financial management specialists. As a recommendation, the Central Bank of Nigeria has asked to reimburse $20 million, while $6 million remains in the project account to cover anticipated operational expenses. So now they are forcing the Central Bank of Nigeria to reimburse that money. Well done to World Bank. I mean, they are doing the right thing. Yeah, so this is a man. What is this? Forex crisis. FG gives Nigeria 9 months to deposit. Federal government gives Nigeria 9 months to deposit dollars in bank. Yeah, it's just, anyway, that was it. That's Nigeria. That never fails to to amaze us with its corruption stories, whether it's be it in energy sector, now in water projects. How many people that they were supposed to get this water, that the government maybe promised during their election to bring them water where they are, and then they don't do it. Probably they have also collected money in Naira from those poor people, and then also get money in the name of those poor people, this $32 million from World Bank. And then guess what? Everything gone in the pocket of the rich people, in the pocket of those thieves, those corrupted people. That's what it does. And making them richer, buying real estates in Los Angeles and other states in the United States. Nigerians, you need to wake up. The power is in your hand. It's you that should put order in your house. There's no one. I may talk about it from my own channel or my little platform that I have, but the power is in your hands. I think what the coalition of for civil society organizations called for a nationwide protest, calling for the accountability of the government, and especially the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, for the $20 billion that they have lost, had to be continued and strengthened. And also they should ask them the whereabouts of the 32 million in the water project, with the whereabouts of the $1.2 billion in energy sector, the 20 billion against part of energy in the oil refinery sector. Where is it? What are you doing? Yeah. That's all I can say. I mean, it just gives me headache. It makes me sick to talk about these things in Nigeria. Really, it just never ends. Sometimes I just want to pass it, but how come you pass? I mean, information is power. That's why we are here for. So I come here and talk about it. I'm sure tomorrow morning again we see another thing. Anyways, thank you for tuning in, and let us know in the comment section, what do you think of this? What should be done? Me in my power, or my friends, my colleagues in other platforms who are Pan-African, what do you want us to do? You Nigerians, please tell us. Is there anything further beside informing that we can do? Can we be part of the solution? Because this is sickening. The world is laughing at you. You are sitting on, just under your foot on rich natural resources, and every day people are stealing it. and you're doing nothing. What can we do? The same is happening in the energy sector. The same is happening in water project. It's happening everywhere in Nigeria. I know in other African countries they are not free from this, but this Nigeria is something else. Really, it's on the next level when it comes to corruption. Yeah, so let us know if we can do anything more. Thank you again for tuning in. Please share the video with others. Disseminate the information. That's important. It empowers us. It keeps us as informed citizens. Informed citizens and not informed are not the same. You know, we should take action. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that so far. Please donate to our PayPal account. That will help us to be here. I would like to give a special shout out to Donald King for your kind donation. Thank you very much. We're so grateful for that. And all of you that keep on donating to Connect Africa. We really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.